Is it because he's of Russian heritage? I wish I knew.
What is known is that Gerskovich is being held in a Stalin-era prison in Moscow. His pre-trial detention has been extended several times.
Well, guys, it's March 31st, 2024. Corinne Jean-Pierre can be seen on the CBS News documentary or the CBS Morning Sunday documentary, and she's clearly covering up that she supports me being able to pull off what the Central Intelligence Agency is going to pull off regarding me. All right, so there's a double purpose to her saying that we support the American spy caught in Moscow by the Russian government, and us demanding that he be freed or the Russian government be penalized. This is what she has planned. She has planned that we strike Russia first, so we won't suffer the humiliation of Russia eventually being allowed to nuke Lower Manhattan and the 50-mile radius of the rest of Manhattan, from the epicenter of Lower Manhattan. Well, she's just going to have to humble herself and accept what I say. What I say goes. What she has covered up is that, yes, we support Shawn Dexter John. He's clearly Jesus Christ God, but we do not want our children or any colleague or boss, that we do have to get in trouble. And we don't want to be at risk if we say the wrong thing to Jesus Christ. We want to make sure that he does not have a temper and that he follows the orders of earth. And we said, and everyone in heaven was laughing at Corinne Jean-Pierre. I said, Corinne, Shawn does not take you seriously when you say these things. He's going to forgive you no matter what. But this is what you need to understand. Lower Manhattan is going to be nuked within 2.5 weeks or immediately thereafter by Russian military jets dropping a large hydrogen bomb. And then heaven is going to make sure that the 50-mile radius theory or concept actually is manifested as real, because it's real to us in heaven. There's no such thing as an atomic bomb that actually can do the damage that was done in Nagasaki or Hiroshima. It was just 2 bombs dropped, large bombs, and heaven split in every atom in a radius constraint. Everything is done from nirvana. The 4th dimension, it's not accessible to folks here on Earth or the folks in the high universe or any other universe. It's above all universes. It's where the God of each respective universe meet to make decisions and to control their respective universe or their son's respective universe. By controlling their son and everything around or affecting that particular sun. I'm not speaking of the sun, a star. I'm talking about the Christ of that universe. And in this universe, that means me. The only Son of God there is, the only begotten Son of the higher universe. And it's God. Me, Jesus Christ, Shawn Dexter John, Khalid Sandiata Hassan. Ready to get my new avatar. I'm going to be 6'5". I'm going to be quite handsome. I'm going to look half black, half white, a quarter Native American. And yes, I'm going to take Rashida Williams with me before then to get her new avatar, new human body with me. And if you guys have all seen what I look like and what she's going to look like, if you guys have all seen what I will look like and what she's going to look like, we're going to alter the look immediately. If there's a threat or if there's any sort of plan, present it to you guys to obstruct what we are going to do here on this planet. Okay, so it's March the 31st, 2024, and it's 8:55 a.m. And it's Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's Sunday today, obviously. Okay, so yeah. So Corinne Jean-Pierre, she's not a bad person. She's actually one of my original daughters who became the mother of 5 kids of mine in heaven. She's an angel, a licensed angel. All of my daughters became the mothers of my royal children. I have 10,000 children in heaven, trained operatives. They dream into this world to help me take Earth and its constellation and the rest of the universe in effect by changing paradigm, revolution, or altering paradigm via government, whether in secret or expressed. Okay? So I want her to know that a life is destroyed. She's going to leave her ex-husband behind for good. He's gone. She's going to have to forget that her children have moved on, or she's just going to have to accept it. Her life as she knows it is destroyed, and it's going to be, and she's going to be happy in this new humble position that she's going to be provided, sharing one husband, me, Jesus Christ, her father and husband in heaven, and being of a community of only angels and their children, and the brothers of Jesus Christ, and guiding them toward his changing paradigm, taking earth to the next level. Okay, world government and into immortality. Okay, that's the punishment. That's the humility. Okay, just complete resignation to that and saying, okay, guys, we give up. We're going to have to leave everything behind. And Rashida is going to get Shawn back, and she's going to have him to herself all day long, while we are going to have to wait for appointments to be able to meet with him and give him updates, and him give us updates and this and this and that. Okay? So, it's not a theory until it's proven. When these folks say, he says he has 3,000 daughters who turned into his wives in heaven, we never know what he means, and we think it's a theory. And they say, Corinne, how could it be a theory? That makes no sense. Why do you keep saying that? Because we just don't want these men to believe that they're going to be in townships for the rest of eternity and never be able to see us again. Our brothers, our ex-husbands, and some of we had new boyfriends. We thought Sean was just going to go on back to the Caribbean, to another planet. We were confused the whole time. Corinne, please just forget all about that. This is not a theory, okay? This is not a theory. I do not think that I'm famous as Shawn Dexter John. I'm famous because I'm God. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm the most famous being in the universe at all times. But it means nothing to me if it does not mean just saving humanity. That's all it means to me. But I do not feel popular or famous as Shawn Dexter John. I never thought I was a famous rapper, famous operative. I just know for a fact that I'm the greatest agent there's ever been as Shawn Dexter John, as I predicted, as I made sure of. As Du Bois, I created the story of Sean Connery. Then I said Sean Connery is going to be the operative's name. One of my sons, a British actor, I'm going to make him Sean Connery, hired. And we're going to make sure that LeBron James in the then future would be under bond for the rest of his life after capture. We saw into the future that LeBron James would show up and try to say no to everyone getting into heaven by demonizing the world. He does not want a world heavenly for everyone. His programming requested, he's not accepting that, because that would mean that he was not special when Sean led him into heaven with the other Homo erectuses. He's a young soul. His programming requested that he be completely illiterate in ethics and logics, completely illiterate. Just brash in trying to get out of trouble and in trying to feel as special as a person can feel about himself and care nothing else. So I did graduate out of college in 2007, 007, Sean Connery, CIA, Interpol, keep LeBron James under bond the whole way through. Not under release, not under acquittal, not under reversal, but under bond until he's completely audited, and we make sure that our decision to not have him executed by capital punishment, if he does murder, and he did murder, to have him paralyzed from the neck down instead, if he demonstrates that he's pathological, is competent and satisfactory of the standards of law and policy in heaven and on earth. I've been very considerate, and trust me, he's pathological at this point, and he will do anything to get out of trouble if given the opportunity. And not everyone does that. Only young souls do that. Older souls, when they get in trouble, they quickly accept the deal of punishment. When LeBron James got in trouble, he accepted no deal of punishment other than rape as many women as possible and prove that they just believe that you giving them hard shots to the back is what